Hello there, Tim Clark. It's now 6 days after I had to abort my record attempt in my Land's End to John O'Groats Guinness World Record attempt. Reason we had to abort it was developed tendinitis in my Achilles tendon, which resulted in me not being able to continue. I found that very frustrating, upsetting. I was angry because basically worked so hard for over a year. I had a big team involved, everyone had sacrificed a lot, and I felt like a bit of a failure. The good thing out of it is I had the speed and the power. I knew I could do it, my team knew I could do it. We were on track and it was possible, although it would be tight, it was possible to break the record. The first day I went really well and I was 2 hours ahead of my own schedule, which was actually in total of 20 hours ahead of the record, or which it would be anyway if I'd maintained that to the finish. But because I was relying on power bars as nutrition rather than having proper food, I took a dip in form, felt quite ill and became a bit strange. I don't fully remember exactly what happened, but I had to sleep for 7 hours. So I lost 7 hours, and unbeknown to me, I'd actually lost a total of 12 hours. After my sleep, once I'd recovered, I managed to claw back 10 hours, which only left 2 hours outstanding. Now, unlike Ben Rocket, the current record holder, I was having sleeps every night, so you know it was fully possible for me to do the record, but unfortunately, as you can see, developed tendinitis in my heel, which put an end to it. Initially I was frustrated and angry because we'd all worked so hard, everyone had given up a lot, I'd given up over a year of my life basically. Time with my lovely daughter. Hi Zoe, say hello to the camera. Hello, hello. And time with my wife. But luckily everyone's been really supportive, including my wife. You know, she's been absolutely amazing, and it was looking like we weren't going to pursue it again, but now we are, based on the fact that I can do this. I'm now on a rehabilitation and recovering in Poland at my wife's parents' house. It's 10:30 in the morning and it's 19 degrees and it's absolutely completely beautiful, you know. It's such a beautiful place, the weather's amazing, great place to recover. You know, in hindsight now, there's quite a lot I would do differently. I would do some different training. Although my speed and power was good, I can learn a lot from this. Because of the working environment I have, my training was always minimalistic, but what I did was hard. So now I think at weekends, at least 2 weekends in a month, I'm going to have to concentrate on doing 24-hour rides with the support of the team, or mock trials with the team. Or if we can get together even once a month and do a big stint over 24 hours, that would be good. Also going to adopt a different coaching method with a different person, because I think really what we've learned from this is all the coaching I've had, and although it's been amazing, and all the testing and everything, nothing's really catered for more than 15 hours of riding, and we find things wear out. The Garmin, for example, doesn't last more than 17 hours, it cuts out at 10,000 calories. I need to have a computer on the bike because I need to know when to eat, drink, so we're going to have to sort something there. Also, better communication between myself and the support team. Further GPS tracking of myself and the vehicles so we know where everyone is, because we did have a stint where I got lost. But overall I thought it was fantastic, and really, you know, despite not getting the record, we've learned a lot and it was an amazing experience, and I'm hoping it's inspired a lot of people. I received a lot of good tweets. I think people were impressed with my power. I know that sounds a bit selfish, but I wanted to show that a standard Joe Blogs type of guy with a family, kid and a demanding job can do something like this. They don't have to be a professional cyclist. Plus I have low Parkinson White syndrome. So our main goal was to raise money for the British Heart Foundation, which we did. Wasn't the amount I wanted, but you know, we still raised money. And I think everyone had a great experience out of it, as to the point of everybody wants to do it again and are willing to do it again, which for me is amazing. I mean, people thought my cycling performance was amazing and good and were commenting on it, but I actually find the support team's performance amazing and fantastic, because they've been so committed. It's so hard for them, and I think they went into it not realising how much of a stressful environment it is. I think they assumed that there would be a lot of time of doing nothing, but it was like some production line. It was actually very intense and pretty tough, and there's quite a few things we need to do differently, but they're all positives and we've learned a lot, and I want this just to be the beginning, just the start of something new, not the end. If everyone's committed, which I believe they are, you know, I think we can go on to do quite a lot from this and take it as a positive. I need to get my Achilles tendon rested and made better. I need to basically retrain my body to ride a bike again, because I've been again down to this 15 to 17 hour thing. Train, you know, big stage races, even like the Tour de France, yeah, it's continuous every day, but 5-6 hours is maximum. Then they're off into their hotels or massage, spa, jacuzzi or whatever it is they do, recover, sleep 10 hours, 11 hours. I'm basically not sleeping 2 hours if I'm okay, and then it's continuous. So that's been a bit of an unknown to everyone, what it actually does to the body, and as a result my biomechanics isn't perfect. You know, I'm probably wasting power and watts, and because I'm wiggling about, my hips out of line, and I think this is what's caused the tendon problem. Well, we're pretty certain it's what's caused the tendon problem. Yeah. Bobo? So it's absolutely beautiful here. Well, I'm going to go just now. Once I'm recovered, we're going to start preparing and training again with a new plan, new structure, and see how we go. So I'll catch you later.